Ladies and gents, thank you for joining me for another Kickstart the Week reaction. Today I'm gonna be reacting to a very big one, to one of the big four thrash metal bands in the world, and that's none other than Megadeth. Megadeth are known for legendary albums like Peace Cells, Countdown to Extinction, or the legendary Rust in Peace released in 1990, their fourth full-length album. Megadeth have had multiple great guitarists, dare I call them legendary guitarists throughout their career, including the great Marty Friedman, the great Chris Broderick, the great legendary Kiko from Angra's fame, or more recently Teemu Mantisari, who joined in 2024, whom you might know from Winter Sun. All of them big shredders, great on the guitar, and you can learn from them a lot, and they've contributed a lot to the Megadeth sound and the guitar solos. Of course, Megadeth is fronted by none other than the legendary Dave Mustaine, one of the most famous metal figures, and Megadeth is more or less one of the most famous metal bands in the world today. So as you might have seen, Megadeth are planning to release their last album, their final album, the self-titled Megadeth album, which should be released in January 2026. And they have released two singles already, and now they have released another third single entitled Let There Be Shred. I haven't heard the first two singles, but I want to react to Let There Be Shred since it was recently released, and the title is, you know, Shred. I love Shred, so I want to check that out and see what are they doing in their last album. I'm very curious. You know, the last album has this white cover showing their famous mascot Vic Rattlehead, you know, with the white album cover and Vic Rattlehead burning on the side. I guess it symbolizes, you know, the end of Megadeth, even though we all know their music will live on. So for the band lineup, we have Dave Mustaine, the aforementioned Dave Mustaine, the frontman and the rhythm guitarist. He also plays solos sometimes, and he's a good soloist, but a great rhythm guitarist. On bass, we have James Lomenzo. If you noticed, I'm wearing the sweat wristband, Lomenzo one, which I got when I attended the Hail concert. Hail was like a super band, which was in, I think in mid 2000, late 2000s, with Tim Ripper Owens, James Lomenzo, to mention a few. And they were playing like famous metal songs from different famous bands, thrash metal bands, Sepultura, Judas Priest, and so forth. So I got to, you know, I caught this when Lomenzo threw it to the crowd. Then we have Dirk Verburen on drums and the aforementioned Teemu Mantisari from Winter Sun's fame on guitars, who joined in 2024. So let's not delay and let's jump right into Let There Be Shred. Let's do this. Clean distortion effect, nothing else, no reverb, I guess, from what I hear. Sounds more rock and roll, heavy metal. Woo! Sounds like Judas Priest. Woo! That riff. That riff, man, that rhythm riff is great. That rhythm riff is really great. Playing in the back, that's something I need to try and learn. Sounds like fun to play and a little bit technical.
On the day I was born, a guitar in my hands, the earth started rumbling, a thunderous command, to bash and to thrash, to bang my head, to smash my guitar, let there be shred.
Woo! Really reminds me of Judas Priest for some reason.
The air starts a roar, a tsunami of sound, controlling the air, shaking the ground. Guitars are all screaming, they squeal with delight, clawing fretboards away at the speed of...
Oh, that shows Dave, I guess he's playing Jiu-Jitsu. And I read somewhere he just received a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So well done, Dave. And I like, back to the music, I like those. This is like I call it, Scorpions do this a lot. The German heavy metal band Scorpions. Matthias Jabs, the lead guitarist, he has this style where he adds guitar fills throughout the song, so you don't have to wait just for the intro. It's not just in the intro, or you don't have to wait for the mid section of the song to hear a solo. The guitar solos or the guitar fills, lead fills, they complement the song, and I love that. Not many bands do that. Scorpions do that a lot, and here they're doing that. So and I like it. They might, I mean, I don't know all their songs. They might have songs where they do that, but I don't remember any song where they do that. So it's pretty cool. And in general, as I'm saying, it sounds more like a classic heavy metal vibe, more like Judas Priest or Accept or something like that to me. Let me know what you think. Nice Explorer guitar. Oh, that's Vic.
Be shred.
Let's see the solo. I feel some Marty Friedman in there with those bends. Even here. Oh, changing the rhythm. A bit slower. Oh, Dave is playing the solo now. He plays more of the pentatonic solos. Classical feel. Bluesy feel. Get back to the fast rhythm.
At the end of it all, they're left in my wake.
Love that riff.
One by one they fall, one by one they break.
Woo! That fill.
Faster than lightning, a machine gun on meth. Dead on arrival, a guitar beat to death. On the day I was born, a guitar in my head.
Let's check the lyrics before the song ends. See, I believe I saw the lyrics here. Let there be shred. The stage has been lit. Get up on your feet. Heart starts to pound. Everyone get off your seat. My fingers spontaneously combust into flames, destroying pretenders. Only ashes remain. No pretenders allowed. Only real metalheads. Yeah, but this seems to be addressed to the crowd, like they're a band that shreds, plays metal. Everyone's standing. Their hands are on fire when they start playing. On the day I was born, a guitar in my hands, the earth started rumbling a thunderous command. To bash and to thrash, to bang my head, to smash my guitar and let there be shred. Nice words. The amp starts to roar, a tsunami of sound, controlling the air, shaking the ground. Guitars are all screaming, they squeal with delight, clawing fretboards away at the speed of light. Nice. Nicely said and presented. On the day I was born, a guitar... Okay, that's the chorus. At the end of it all, they are all left in my wake. One by one they'd fall, one by one they'd break. Faster than lightning, a machine gun on meth. Dead on arrival, a guitar beat to death. Yeah. Shredded so much guitar wankery that the guitar is dying. Also, the style of the lyrics remind me of Rob Halford's style in Judas Priest, or in Halford. Everything about the song reminds me of Judas Priest for some reason. Let me know what you think, really. But yeah, pretty solid. Let's finish the song.
The earth started rumbling, a thunderous command. To bash and to thrash, to bang my head, to smash my guitar, and let there be shred.
Ooh, nice. Let me listen to that riff again in the intro. It was really nice.
The stage has been lit. Get up on your feet. Harsh down to pound. Everyone get off your seat.
Yeah, I gotta learn that riff. Sounds nice. And it's not an overly technical riff like the most technical one, especially, you know, in today's era you have so many guitarists playing super technical stuff, but still you have to get those, you know, the rhythm right. It's pretty fast. I'm not sure how many bps it is, 150 maybe or more, 170, but you have to get them right. It's not easy to play it throughout all the song. You know, the riff behind the verse, he's playing those things sometimes, and yeah, those notes, and it's not easy. It's not easy. So, and Dave is a great rhythm guitarist. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, I guess that's playlist. It's fun. Not their best song, but it's really fun. It's really nice. A good addition to the playlist. Like rock and roll, heavy metal, thrash metal. You know, it's fast, but still reminds me of classical or new wave of British heavy metal or heavy metal. You know, something like that. As I said, like Judas Priest. So definitely would make the playlist. I personally don't really like Dave's vocals. They're not horrible. Like I can listen to them, but they're nothing special. We can debate if they fit the style and song. Yeah, maybe it does fit the style somehow. It's okay. Like it doesn't bother me, but it's not like he's not a singer that blows me away, you know. But his playing is great. His compositions are great. He's a great composer, and he's a frontman. And the live performances are great. So I can't complain. But vocals wise, there's nothing special. Straightforward, you know. And here it's more of a, even like a more of a speaking than a proper singing. He has some songs where he's singing like a Tout le Monde, for example, you know. I like his vocals there. It's not bad at all. Or In My Darkest Hour, I guess the song is called. Yeah, In the Darkest or In My Darkest Hour. He's singing there. The vocals are not bad. Like he has some songs with okay vocals in my view, but yeah, I mean the only thing which I don't really like is the vocals here. But other than that, it's really energetic. You know, heavy metally, fast paced, with solos all over those lead fills, and that guitar solo was really nice. Also worth learning. Although I was expecting a longer solo for a song that has a title "Let There Be Shred." I was expecting like a brutal long solo. It was a difficult solo from what I heard, but wasn't that long, like since this song is focusing on shred. So I think they might have extended this solo and, you know, made more, you know, the lead guitarist could have made crazier parts, because I know he's capable of doing that from his playing in Winter Sun. But yeah, I like it. It's in the playlist. And I hope you're enjoying the reaction. If you are enjoying my content, I would really appreciate it. It takes a second. Just smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and the bell to receive the notifications for any new content on this channel. Leave comments of which Megadeth songs you like and which other Megadeth songs you want me to check out, in case I don't know them. I don't know all their songs though, mostly the famous ones, or from any other artist. And I'll see you in the next one.